What was the issue? What was the issue?
I don't know the navigation. I went to
If
admin center, tried to look for the org, but for some reason, I was not able to find the navigation and how to create the org.
Same with me, Manu. I cannot create a
it is from the
company.
org chat, right?
Yes.
Company info or org chat. This is company info. Okay. Or you will find it either as org chat or you can search here. You see, view org chat. To view org chat, it shows up your org chat here. This one, company structure overview. Yes or no?
So for creating a new org chart, this is where you...
Yeah, configure. Right.
No,
You need to add a new structure.
Okay. Okay, I think that is the only one pending from my side. I'll do it.
Okay.
When I have it all,
Yeah, go ahead.
when I was creating one company, okay. So the name structure you are showing, no, in manage data, but mine it was not showing. I tried to add it from where the option is to add that name structure. I tried in configuration, object definition also, but I couldn't make it, couldn't find it.
Okay. Manage data. And name format. Okay. Give some code. Okay. Add the element. First name. Last name. Save. Okay. And when you create a company now, see the name format as real name format. This one.
I did it, but it was still not showing.
Sorry?
I did it. I added the name format.
Hmm.
First name, second name, last name, but it is still not showing in my company.
Okay. So name format. What is the name format that you create? That you have created?
I
Sorry?
don't know. I have created the company. Okay. Can you see the company, please? Yeah. This unit legal name. entity, sir. Legal entity.
What is your legal entity?
It's a TMN. Private Limited.
TMN.
Yes. It's not showing. It's TMN. There. Right.
What is not showing up here?
Name format.
Name format. So where do we see that?
You can see it in configuration object definition.
Configure object definition. Okay. Then object definition. First check your legal entity. Here we have this name format, right? The visibility set as not visible. Set it to editable. Set it to editable and then and say save. Okay, you have your name format. What is the name format that you have created? Did you create any name format?
Yes.
What is the name format? Sorry, can you be a bit louder?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
No, I created, but I don't remember the step where I created and where I said because
So
I
it
was
is
stuck here.
It is just one day that you have started working on system and you say you don't remember what you have created. Just imagine if you're working on a project, then you'll be doing lots and lots of configuration. Not we have just not done just 1% of the configuration. So what should we do? Whatever configuration that you have created, try to maintain it in one of the Excel. Like yesterday, I've created a company, I've maintained it here so that I know what company I've created, what is the code. So all of the objects, whatever that you have created, try to maintain in an Excel.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Means right now you people are doing the same to remember all the steps of last day.
Mhm. If I feel that I don't remember, I do that.
Okay. 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 I'll do that. I'll follow that. Thank you.
Yeah. Others, any other doubts? No other doubts? All good with the company structures? Okay, it is showing as company org chart here. This is not displayed, so let me, yeah, company org chart. Okay. You go to company structure or yeah, Raj, give me your company.
It should say 7700 or Raj. Yeah, that's
So you've created legal entity, business unit. Where are your divisions? Cost center.
created under
Division RRK.
yeah, that's the div.
Only one division.
I think I created two. They should be the same with div 2.
There's some problem with your company structure. I'm just trying to find out the root cause of it. What was your company? 7700, right?
Yes.
Business unit should show up in divisions.
It was sending me to some approval is needed, something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this. The workflow which is created here. I'll just remove it. Okay, so What was your ID?
7700.
No, your login ID.
The HP, you're talking about the SAP ID?
Yeah, ID with
HP,
which you are logging in. HP.
sorry, let me,
This one?
no, give me 1 second. It's HRBP6.
HRD.
B for boy.
HRB.
P6. P for Paul.
Okay. So now if I go to company org chart. All right. Double 700. Okay, this business unit has got a division. And this division, if you associate your division with department, it shows up your department as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah. Smikey,
Okay.
your company?
Sorry?
No, not you. Smikey. What is the company that you have created? Shamshun or Smikey?
Apologies, Venu. Yesterday I was totally packed with workshop and I came back at 9 p.m. I couldn't chance to create or practice. Definitely I will do that today.
See, every day we'll have something or the other which will stop us doing these things. But we'll have to manage somehow. What happens today, we'll be discussing some more objects and it would be a burden for you to practice all of these things.
I understand, but definitely I do. I'm really sorry.
Okay. Yeah. And Shamsun, how about you?
Venu, I told that yesterday
Oh.
I was totally.
Okay. Smikey? Sorry? I hardly hear you, Smikey. Okay, so that's fine. So let's jump into today's topic. So we have created some of the objects yesterday. Okay, and all of these are the org related elements, right? This part. We need to create all of them. We have done only with this part. Next is we have location group and location, right? And what are location group and location objects? They are foundation objects. And where are foundation objects maintained? Manage organization pay and job structure. Go to manage organization pay and job structure. Similar screen, how we have managed data, the manage organization pay screen also looks similar. Okay. On the left hand side, you see the existing objects, and on the right hand side, you can create the objects. Go to create new. You see here, these are the foundation objects. We will try to create all of these foundation objects starting from location group. So first one is location group. What is a location group? Location group is a group of locations. Now, sometimes it may happen that if your customer has multiple, has their operations in multiple locations. Now, let's say I'm implementing for one of the retail industry, and they operate from 100 different locations in India, within India. I want to segregate or categorize these locations into different location groups. So what I'll do, I'll create location groups. Like example, metro cities and non-metro cities. Okay, metro is one of the group, location group, and non-metro is another group. So whenever I create a location, like if I'm creating a location which is in metro, like Mumbai, Chennai, Delhi, so I tag them to location group metro. The other cities, I'll tag them to non-metro cities. Okay. So it is not mandatory that every customer should have a location group. If you want, you can create. Otherwise, you can leave this object. I'll add my location. RIL location group. Okay. And say save. Okay. Only just one. The next is geozone. Geozone is your part of pay structure. You see here, geozone, this one. Geozone is part of pay structure. It can be used in your pay structure to differentiate the pay of the employee. So how you want to pay. Let's say within India, you have different pay structures. For Northern India, you have a different pay structure, and Southern India have a different pay structure. So to categorize these pay structures, you create the geozones. Or again, geozone is also not required for all customers. If you don't have any geozones, at least create one geozone so that you can add it to your employees. I'll create one 8800 and say RIL GZ. Okay. Just the code and name. That will do. Adjustment percentage, if you have two geozones and you do 70% of the business in one zone and 30% in other zone, just add that adjustment percentage, 70 and 30. Okay. And if you don't want to maintain, that's fine. Next is location. Somebody has renamed it to location name. Let me go and change that. Yeah, that's fine for now. This is location object. Location is required for every customer. Every customer needs minimum of one location. You need to add minimum of one location. Okay, there's a physical location where employee works. I'll go and create some locations. Let's say RL Mumbai. Location group. I've created my location group. Now, why I am creating the objects with the name RL in front of everything? Because it would be easy for me to search. Now I've created geozone with RL, so I can search and add that. So that's why I'm adding it. In real time, you'll not be adding RL because In the entire instance, you will only see the configuration related to that customer. But here, since this is a demo system, you'll see many locations with Mumbai or many locations with Bangalore or many locations with many location groups. But in real time, you'll be having only the configuration specific to your customer. So you don't have to maintain this. You can directly create Mumbai or Bangalore or Chennai. Okay. Time zone is a standard field. I'll go and choose Asia Kolkata because I'm creating the location within India. Standard weekly hours. Yesterday we have maintained the standard weekly hours at company level. Now this is the second object where we have to maintain standard weekly hours if required. Now my employees of this company or this location also works for same 40 hours. So you don't have to maintain again. This is optional here. This was mandatory field on company, but here it is optional. Legal entity or company, it is associated. Your company is associated. Search for your company and add your company. Business address is the corporate address. Select country. Okay. All of these fields are optional. If you have details, you can maintain. Save. So I've created one location. Okay. Now I'll create one more location.
Hello. Your
Go ahead.
location name is Mumbai, but time zone is mentioned Kolkata. You can also mention time zone Mumbai, right?
Do we have time zones in Mumbai?
I don't know because I'm Bangladesh.
Each country will have only one time zone. Now, time zone is your GMT plus or minus. Okay. If I go and see Asia, see here. This is all Asia related time zones. Okay. You'll not have multiple time zones. Within India, do we have a different time zones? Is the time same in Delhi and
India,
Chennai?
right? Yes.
Yes.
Delhi and Chennai is the time same?
Same. Yes.
Same, right? So you will only see Asia Kolkata here. You'll not see Asia Delhi, Asia Mumbai, and so on. US, the time zones are different, right? US, you will find different time zones. New York. Okay. And okay, America. He said you have different time zones. Here, GMT minus 9 hours, GMT minus 8 hours, GMT minus 4 hours. So you have different time zones here. But India, we only have one time zone. Okay, I'll just add my location group. Geo zone is this one. Company is 8800. Country is India. Sorry. India. Let me maintain multiple locations. Okay, this is my third location. So why I'm creating multiple locations? 02. Why am I creating? Because I want to see how to transfer an employee from one location to other location. Right. So let's say here people works for 45 hours, maintain 45. Okay. 8800. Country is India. State, I'll select West Bengal. Okay, save. And then new another location or the last location. 01/01/2024 8803 RIL and about location group is RIL. Okay, time zone Kolkata, geo zone I have RIL geo zone, company is 8800. Then country India, state is Telangana. Save. Okay, so I've created 4 locations: Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, and Hyderabad. Sorry, not Delhi, I've created Kolkata. I have 4 locations. Now the next object is, after location you have pay range. I'll first go and create grade, because to create range I need grades. So first I'll create grade. So what is a grade? Can someone tell me what is a grade? Do you know what is a grade? Pay grade or a band is used to differentiate the pay structure of an employee. Right? When you move an employee from one grade to other grade, what is that action called?
Transfer or promotion?
Transfer. Do we call it as a transfer if you move an employee from one grade to other grade?
Promotion.
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 And it is not always promotion. It can be promotion or it can be demotion. Right? You're moving from lower grade to higher grade, it is promotion. And if you're moving from higher grade to lower grade, it is demotion. So how do we know which one is the higher grade and which one is the lower grade? So if I have assistant manager, deputy manager, junior manager, manager, senior manager. Okay. Which one is lower, which one is higher in this? Difficult to identify with the text. Right? Would be?
Yes.
Would be. Definitely senior manager is the highest. And then manager is the next level. But we don't know whether junior comes under manager or deputy comes under manager. Right? With the text, you cannot identify which one is the higher or which one is the lower grade. Okay. So now I'll create my grades as R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. I'll say R5 as director, R4 as president, R3 as general manager, R2 as manager, R1 as executive or trainees. Okay. So now grades, I have, let's say if I want to create these 5 grades, I should tell the system which one is the lower grade and which one is the higher grade. So I should have the level of these grades as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now if I have levels, 5 is always greater than 4. 4 is always greater than 3. 3 is always greater than 2. 2 is always greater than 1. Okay. So level is always a number. Pay grade level. This is a number. And this is pay grade text. This is pay grade ID. ID text. Now with the IDs or with the text, ID can be a number, ID can be a text or a combination of text and number. You cannot know whether R2 is a higher grade or R3 is a higher grade. With the ID, you cannot tell whether it is a lower grade or a higher grade. With the text, you cannot identify whether it is higher grade or lower grade. But with numbers can always be identified, right? So we have here pay grade level, which allows you to input only a number. So I'll say,
Venu, I have just one question.
Yeah.
Can we take two designation under one level, like under two?
Yes.
Can you take manager and senior manager both?
Yeah, we can tag, but it would be difficult to identify whether it is a promotion or a transfer. System considers it as a lateral transfer. See, when you're moving an employee from one grade to other grade, it can be promotion, it can be demotion, it can be lateral transfer. We call it lateral transfer. So what is promotion? Lower grade to higher grade. Demotion is higher grade to lower grade. And then same level, if you are moving employee between the same level, then it is a lateral transfer. It is not a promotion or a demotion. Because you are moving the employee maybe from one department to other department where the grades are different. Let's say manager and engineer. If both of them are in same grade, engineer is in engineering department, manager could be in functional departments like a HR or a sales or a finance department. Now, one of the engineer, he or she wanted to move from engineering department to HR department or sales department at the same level. And if they are both at the same level, you're changing the grade here. But it is not a promotion nor a demotion. It is a lateral transfer. Okay.
Or we create a sub-level underneath.
If it is sub-level, then it becomes a promotion or demotion.
Yes. Yes.
What is that? What was that? Okay. So I'll create this and I'll stop it here for today. We'll connect back again tomorrow and see rest of the objects.
So should we go, Venu, should we go and create all this?
Yes, you should be creating all of this. Try to create multiple locations, location group, geozone, and grades. Okay. So I'm just creating 5 grades, but if you want to have more grades, 10 to 15 grades, you can create.
So Venu, just clear my doubt. Before creating geozone pay grade, I need to create a legal entity first, right?
Yes, first you should have legal entity. Okay. Because your legal entity is associated with location. So while creating location, you should have your company created.
Venu, is there a way that we can copy this?
You don't have option to copy the grades or the foundation objects. Because when you copy, your level should be changed, your ID should be different. So you cannot.
Yeah, what I mean to say is, like, if I create grade 1 and then I copy that and just change to grade 2, grade 3 like this, for that kind of thing, can we do that or no?
No, we cannot.
Okay.
So if you see here a copy option, you can do that. Manage data, you'll find that. While creating the different.
Another thing is, can we import?
Yes, we can import. What did we discuss? Bulk object maintenance can be done through import option.
Import. Okay.
So first we'll see how to create manually, and then once you know what fields we have, why do we add that field while creating an object, we'll go and do the imports as well.
Okay. So whatever we are doing right now manually, all those things that we created, business center, legal entity, everything can be done via the import, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Same objects can be imported. Okay. So we'll stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow.